Hello everyone, I am Chris Knight and you are watching The Real Review 3000's weekly wrap-up number 4. And let's say this was a pretty busy week again. We've been doing about 2 live streams a week, and wasn't on any other live streams this week, but live streams, 5 videos a week, or 4 videos plus the weekly wrap-up, but that's still 5 videos. Pretty busy. This week, let's go with Monday. Monday, we talked about Dr. Dolittle, the trailer reaction. I talked a little bit about how I thought Robert Downey Jr. would make the perfect Willy Wonka. And I also talked about how I believe it was an interesting choice to go with Robert Downey Jr. for Dr. John Dolittle. There's a lot of things out there, a lot of people they could have picked, but I'm thinking it might be an interesting move and might have been the right one at that. Also, we had the Gospel According to Chris. This week, we had the Chad, and we talked about the firing of Don Cherry, a legendary sports broadcaster in Canada, mostly hockey. On the Coach's Corner, he was fired for making some political or personal belief thoughts public on his TV show. And basically we talked about how was it taken out of context, was it right or wrong, and we could see both sides. We played devil's advocate and kind of played both sides on that. A very touchy subject. Go watch that if you haven't yet. Tuesday, I did a music review on the Police performing Every Breath You Take live in 2008 on their 2008 reunion tour. I believe it was at the Tokyo Dome in Japan. Great video of them playing that song. If you want to check it out, go ahead. If you're a Police fan, please do check that out. Wednesday, we did an update on Eddie Van Halen, who was recently hospitalized with intestinal problems caused by the drugs that he takes for the cancer treatment that he's on. Kind of a setback, but everything points to that he's fine. It was just more of a complication, not so much a bad problem. With these things, you never really know. Of course, publicists are never going to give you a complete idea of how bad it might have gotten. But supposedly Eddie's back at home, and he's doing fine. So good luck to Eddie. Hopefully, with any other updates we do, it's all good updates. And hopefully we get an update on some touring he might do sometime soon. Hopefully. Then Thursday, we did our video about Crazy KK saying there's no source material for Star Wars. No source material. Don't mention the EU, though. It doesn't exist. At least not to her. It's horrible how you can take something and say that you're not going to go off of it, but you pilfer it for whatever you want, and then make it all make no sense. So, I don't know. Anyways, we kind of brought that subject up. Also brought up the fact of she mentioned what she thinks her future might be at Disney Lucasfilm, and she mentioned also if she thought George Lucas might come back to shoot at least one more Star Wars movie or anything like that. Did that one on Thursday. And then we also did our weekly Mandalorian roundtable where we were discussing multiple things of Star Wars and the happenings within Star Wars, and also we discussed The Mandalorian Episode 2 and what we thought might happen next. So check that out. Great panel on that. We had Bear from BearBear Nerd Fun. We had Comix Division. We had FinalDeathStar on this week because Stieg could not make it. We had Mike Rogers, the guy that's helping Stephen Walton write his book. And then we had Shellback TJC. So we had that good group there. And I encourage you to go check that out. We're doing that every week. This week was Thursday. Last week was Thursday. But this next week coming up, we do want to make sure that you guys know that we're switching it to Sundays. So today, this morning actually, the new episode dropped. So we're going to watch that. And we'll get back with you on Sundays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's when we'll be doing the weekly Mandalorian Roundtable. Will be on Sundays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also, so you know, this next week on the Gospel According to Chris, we have, I believe it's Crack Skull Media. Crack Skull Media will be on there, and we'll be discussing the Kappa, whatever you want to call them. We'll be discussing that this week coming up. So check that out. Again, guys, thank you for watching this week. Check out the other videos. They'll be in the cards, and then we'll put a couple people up on the end screen that were a part of our discussions this week. And hey, you know what? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this week. Check out those videos. Also, hit that like button. No, smash the like button, and also hit that bell so you know when we're coming out with new stuff. We're at like 382 subs right now. We're like 18 away from 400. Let's get up to 400 and we'll get on from there. Remember, hashtag PandaSuitMary. Ask me what that's about. It's really important. Get to that 1,000 subscribers. You're going to find out, but ask me before that so you know why we need to get to 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to check out our GoFundMe pages. They're down below too. Everybody that was on the show this week, their information is down below also. So thank you again for watching. I'm Chris Knight. This is The Real Review 3000, and I'm officially out of here.
Hey guys, thanks for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe to both channels, and make sure to check out our friends in the Fandom Minutes. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and BitChute, and you can also send us an email at sean@seanstackhousereacts.com and chrisknight@therealreview3000.com. And be sure to swing by our Teespring store to pick up some awesome merchandise.